guys, so what we're going to go ahead and discuss today is blending your contour underneath foundation and concealer. Now, I know that this trick is actually done a lot with camera work and also, you know, for a lot of movies and camera work, and it actually works. It gives you a very natural finish, but still showing up at the same time. And it also actually gives your foundation a little bit of a warmth so that way you don't end up with those harsh lines that sometimes a lot of people might end up with. Once I lay down my foundation, which is of course my, I don't know if you can see it, my Lancôme, which is the one that I always use. It's a 24-hour foundation. It works amazingly. So once that is done, I will then go ahead and of course blend that out with my beauty blender. So once the foundation is laid down and we have a good base, then I will go ahead and I will contour. Now, what I like to contour with is, of course, Anastasia. This is very well loved, as you can see. It's the tried and true. It blends like a dream, and their powders are just so finely milled that it's just amazing. So then what I go ahead and I do is I will take my NARS brush, flat brush, or any kind of flat brush, doesn't really matter. With the Anastasia kit, I like to use 3 of the colors. I will use this one to add a little bit of depth, and this one. So once I dip my flat brush in there, then what I go ahead and I do is I go ahead and I do the contouring. I get really into the hollows of the cheek, and of course, can't forget the forehead, and then of course down the bridge of the nose. Once we do that, then I will go ahead and go in with Tarte Shape Tape. And with the Tarte Shape Tape, what I like to go ahead and I do is I will add, this one is in the color Fair. That one will go down the bridge of my nose, and because that's where you want your concealer to be the lightest. Then what I go ahead and I do is I will use, again, Tarte Shape Tape, but this one will be in the color Light Sand. Now with the Light Sand, what I will go ahead and I do is that one is the one that I will use on my cheeks, because that is where you actually want your contour to be the most blended. So once we get that, then of course, again, go in with the beauty blender that already has some of the foundation on it from previous, and I just go ahead, again, blend, blend, blend. And with this method, you really want to blend as much as possible, and once you think you have blended it enough, blend it a little bit more. Then what I like to go ahead and I do is I take my blush, which will be from Chanel. This one is blush number 22, and it's from Chanel. And then what I go ahead and I do, this is a cream, so this one actually will blend very well onto the apples of the cheeks, and of course blend it out with, again, you guessed it, the beauty blender. And that one, of course, I will go ahead, apples of the cheeks, bring it up towards the temple of the forehead. And that's it. That is how you blend your contour underneath concealer. So if you like this video, don't forget, please subscribe, and thank you so much.